Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Better late than never. My internet has just come back on, so I'm just going to rearrange a few things here and we will be going. Okay, no problem, Joy. Run to the post office and we will see you in a bit. Just going to fiddle with a few things here until I get it all 100%. Then I can... I don't know why this is doing this. There we go. All right. So I don't know if anybody is here. I know Joy will be back in a little bit and whatnot, but we were working on the merman from last Saturday. So I'll get my pencils going here. And I've got everything all put out, hoping that the internet would come back on. It seems that one of the fiber optic cables got damaged during an accident and knocked my internet out for the entire day. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be on. Hi, Pickwick. Do you prefer Pickwick or Turtle? Well, that didn't help at all. I just told the thing to turn my lights on and it turned them on. Okay, Turtle, no problem. So we're going to move up into his face, and we're going to do the greens for that. Hi, Tammy. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a Thankful Thursday video on them. They're so pretty. Now, just a couple of things that I want to actually mention. Speaking of Thankful Thursday, I have my second shot tomorrow, so I might not be on a lot tomorrow. I know I'm going to record a Thankful Thursday video tonight because I got a wonderful special mail, and I have a breaking news video that I need to do as well. So stay tuned for those. I will upload those and hopefully get those done early in the morning before the effects of this shot hit me. Otherwise, I might not. I might be a little funky. All right, so we're going to grab cobalt turquoise, I think. Yeah. A little bit of cobalt turquoise and a little bit of cobalt green. Let's start with the cobalt green. Yeah, it should. My husband had it done, the second one done, when I had my first one done, and it put him out for a day. So I'm really hoping it doesn't do that to me. So I'm just doing a little bit of the blue here in the edges of his face. And then I'll do his skin tone proper. Bring it up into his neck area. Still haven't thought of what color to do his hair. And you guys probably can't see that at all. Let's switch over to the other camera here. Ooh, let's actually move you up. It should go all right though. Okay, no problem. You can lurk as much as you like. I lurk all the time. I'm always lurking. If my internet's on. All right, so I'm going to move you up a little bit here so that we can actually see the face that I'm working on. And there we go. That's better. Maybe turn the brightness down a little. It's a little in your face bright. There, that's a little better. Actually see the colors in him. How's your day going, Tammy? Or your evening sleeping period? Just going to bring a little bit of this blue in. And then we're going to bring in a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm going to bring in some porcelain blue from the Pastel, and it's very dull from doing his body. Pastelos. Now hopefully my internet will stay on. I can't guarantee it. Let me know if it starts going all weird and whatnot. I may have to cut it short. I don't want to. Exactly, that is a very good excuse to stay there. Oh, speaking of Winchester, I'm going to show you. I'll give you a sneak peek for next Tuesday. I'll switch you over to the main cam. I finished Winchester. So we're moving on. Hi, Blue. Thank you very much for stopping in. So I finished Winchester, and of course we're going to finish up the background next. The next Tips and Tricks Tuesday. But I wanted to show you Winchester. He's so cute. Now we'll go back to regularly programmed. All right, let's do his face. So we need some medium flesh. And we need a sharper pencil. He's so cute. And we're going to go up into this blue with the medium flesh. And bring it down a little bit. I'm not allowed to have a cat, so I'll live through you. I'll just love your cat. My husband's very allergic to them, so we don't want Bob sick, so we don't get a cat. We used to have a cat, but then the doctor told us it's either the cat or Bob's sinuses. And Bob's sinuses won. Without a doubt. But Samantha was really cute too. Okay, so just going to bring that shadowy medium flesh tone in a bit. Hey Pam, good morning, good afternoon, good day. It's afternoon here. It's almost evening. All right, and then we're going to take our light flesh. Yes, exactly. Bob's health is way more important. And that's what I told him because he was really attached to the kitty that we had. Her name was Samantha, and he just loved her to bits. And I just told him it's more important that you stay healthy. He didn't want to lose her, but his health was a little more important. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Do you guys see the super chats down there? I don't see them. I activated them. I wonder why they're not there. Bummer. I'll have to go through and see if I activated those right. I have super chats now. The monetization of my channel went really quick. I wasn't expecting it to happen for over a month. And it was like boom, 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 it was done. And it's like, holy crow. But I don't see the super chat. Yeah, my husband just can't breathe, and he doesn't swell up as far as I can tell. But he can't breathe so bad that the doctor told him, look, it's either the cat or we do thousands of dollars worth of surgery to your sinuses. So, unfortunately, the cat did not win on that one. And then we're going to take the flesh tone out of the pastellos. And we're just going to blend this all together. Hi, Barb. Okay, well, enjoy the recording. And thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I haven't had internet all day, so when it came back up, it was like race around, and because they told us it was going to be off for a long time, they didn't know when it was going to come back on. So I didn't think I was going to make it today, but I'm here. Just blending everything all together with the Pastello's flesh tone. Well, the pencil they call flesh. It seems to be working pretty good. I'm going to add a bit of cinnamon, I think, to some of his shadow areas here. Oh, I think we're going to turn on a little bit of music. Let's see. There we go. So I don't hear myself breathing. Alright. I think his face is looking pretty good. I'm going to take a little bit of light pink and do his lips. Alright, now we're going to use this one. So we've got jade green here, and we're going to use where is it? I think, see how I sillily put everything away when I was done with it. I always do that. Cobalt turquoise bluish. And we're just going to do his scales on his face here. And we've still got to do his ears. His ears aren't done, but that's okay. We'll do his ears. We're going to do his ears with the blues, same with his body. He's got some big ears. Hopefully that's all ear. When I first saw them, I thought it was a seashell that he was holding up to his ear, and then I noticed his other ear is the same. So it's like, nope, those are his ears. He's got finny ears. Is it breakfast time, Tammy? Alright, and then we're going to take a little bit of this cobalt blue turquoise, cobalt turquoise, that's it, from the Faber-Castell set, and the polychromos. We're going to do the shadows a little bit deeper. Yes, I made it. I'm a little late, but I did make it. The internet came back on and I scrambled everything together. I was hoping that you were still here, but I just scrambled as quickly as I could to get it all up and running. Alright, so I'm going to use some jade green on top of the blue. So what is everybody else working on today? I know Tammy's still in bed, so what is everybody else working on? Okay, so I'm just filling that in with a bit of the porcelain blue. And then I'll go over it with the jade green. And those are both from the Pastellos. Okay. So there's one ear done and his face done. I gotta do his eyes still. So let's move on to his other ear here. This one we're only going to put the shadows down at the bottom. Because I think the light's going to be coming down from the top there, so. Well, Tammy sent me a picture. I will look at it afterwards because, you know, I know that it's probably a picture of sweet cuddly kitness. And I will end up going, ooh. Alright, then I'm just going to do around these little spots with the cobalt turquoise. Is Winchester still sleepy? All right. Now I gotta figure out what color to do his hair. What do you guys think? I need to find. I need. I need to stop cleaning up my desk space. That's what I need to stop doing because I keep putting things away and then I can't find them. Because I had no internet today, I cleaned up and now I can't find anything again. I stick it in here because I was using it. That would have been a smart thing. But no, not smart enough for that. That's fine. I'll use the blick. As you see blonde to you, that's what I was thinking too, is either blonde or um, like the last mermaid and man picture I did the mermaid with the purple tail and the green blue hair. I was thinking that I could probably do the same sort of purpley color in his hair, since I've done his whole body in that green blue. But I would definitely think blonde would probably stand out a lot more, wouldn't it? Just blending these colors in together. See if I need to add any more of the dark colors. I think that's pretty good. Alright, so blonde we say. Let's see, what kind of blonde colors do we have? Start with some brown. So let's see, 185 I think to start. Just have to find it now. I know it's here. Where is my 185? Naples yellow. That's Naples ochre. Okay, maybe it's on the other side here. I can't find all my pencils. Isn't that fun? Should be right here. Of course, I probably have moved it somewhere and should be kicked in the butt for doing so. Okay, so we're going to use it should be right here. I hate it when I move things around. There it is. And we're going to use a little bit of brown ochre and a little bit of light yellow ochre as well. So we're going to start with the brown ochre and just give him a little bit of brown as hair here. Oh, that's okay. You don't need to see that mess anyway. There you go. So I'm just adding a bit of this darker color to the root area. He needs a bit more of a dye job. And in the shadowy areas. I'm terrible with hair. I'm just starting to get animal hair down. One of these days I'll have to get people hair down a little bit better. Hiya, honey! Exclamation point Bob. I don't think so. I haven't figured out dinner yet, but we'll figure it out later. The internet came back on, so he's been at work all day, so. Okay, so I'm just putting in little bits of this light brown everywhere. So that he doesn't look like he's got a complete yellow head. And then we're going to add and this is yellow ochre, light yellow ochre. And I'm going right over top of the light brown that I already put in and just extending it out a little bit to where I think the light's going to be hitting. I need to put a little bit more of the brown in there. Thank you, Sylvie. Hi, Terry Lynn. Thank you all for subscribing. You guys are what makes it possible. That's for sure. And I was also monetized, so you will start seeing some advertisements. And of course, I do get paid for those advertisements, and it helps out the channel financially. Keeps me doing all the cool stuff. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. It's starting to get darker in the house, so I might have to do some adjusting. I turned on the super chats, but they don't seem to be working, so I'll have to talk to somebody that knows more about super chats and whatnot. Make sure that I'm doing it correctly. And in this area back here where it's the underneath of the hair, I'm just going completely with the... Oh, you did! I did go! Yay! I figured it out! Thank you so much, Terry Lynn. Now I can't remember my emote for it. There it is! Thank you so much. And thank you for showing me that it works. I'm glad I did that right. All right, and then I'm just going to go over it with the Naples yellow. In the areas that the sun is going to hit. It's so cute. Just going to bring some of that brown up. And do his eyebrows. Now I'm just extending that light brown down with this medium yellow, which is light yellow ochre. Ooh, that sounds like fun. What you guys buddy coloring? Hi, Angie. Yes, you made it. That's okay. I was late myself, so no worries. My internet was down, so I ended up starting really late, so a lot later than I expected I would be. So, and you're never late. Nobody's ever late. That's the great thing about YouTube is you're never late. It's always recorded. You watch it whenever you want. So I'm just going through and darkening up a little bit of this under area here and where the hair overlaps. Hi, Joy. Welcome back. right. Okay, so he's quite the handsome little and dapper little fellow. Well, I guess he's not really little, but now I'm going to take this ivory and I'm just going to blend everything together. And then we will do his eyes, and then he will be all done. And then we will move on to her, or the seahorses. Oh, I've still got to do his starfish thing there. And I think his eyes are going to be very green. So I'm going to use some chartreuse. Yeah, I am ecstatic that I was able to hit that many. I'm still in shock. I'm surprised. You guys are all so wonderful. Yes, exactly. It is always nice when you can catch it live. There's so many times that I don't catch a live, and I'm like, sometimes I don't catch Tammy's lives, and I'm watching and I'm trying to comment. All right. Okay. So there is our little fella there. And now we're going to take some coral. And we're just going to color the tips of the starfish. And then we'll take a little bit of salmon. And then we'll have a little touch of Naples yellow. There we go. All right. Okie dokie. So should we do this seahorses here, or should we move on to his friend in the background and finish her up? I'm not sure what color to do seahorses. What color do you do seahorses? Purples? I like purples. Actually, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a brighter color there and just go around the center of that. It just looks way too the same color. I want it to look the same color. just gonna put in a little bit of darker colors on the edges here. Make it not look so flat. That's a little better. Do you see horses whatever color we like, huh? That's the way you do most things in coloring though, isn't it? Do it whatever colors you like. Alright, so I'm going to start with Cremosan Crimson, number 134. And we're going to do the seahorses. I always think they look like little tiny dragons. Just going around the outer edge. And we'll use some lighter colors on the inner parts. Now that it's starting to get darker in here, there's not so much sunlight bleaching everything out. I might have to readjust the camera settings so that you can actually see the proper color. So let's just do that here. There, that's a little better. And then we're going to go into our rose gray from our Pastello set. And a little bit of wisteria. In this area. Just love how they play together so nicely. I think I'm going to do one pink and one green. Or purpley pinky colors. One male, one female. Because why not? And then we're going to take mauve. Hi, Joyce. It does, doesn't he? This one definitely has the head of a greyhound. And then we're going to take a little bit of fuchsia. have a little girl one all done up. I'm just going to take that, excuse the train. I'm going to sharpen this up and get it really sharp. No problem at all. They are waiting for your go-ahead. Sharpened up the crimson, and I'm just getting into those little areas, making sure that they're got a bit of contrast. I hope you're feeling better, Joy. I know that it sucks being sick. Just to let everyone know, I did already let a few people know that were here earlier. I go in for my second vaccine tomorrow, so I may not be able to do any videos on Friday, but I will try to get some videos out before I start feeling too terrible tomorrow. I may even record a few, one of them tonight and just put it out tomorrow morning, and hopefully get the second one out tomorrow before I start feeling yucky. Because I got a couple of videos to put out. All right, I will definitely get that going out for you tomorrow, on my way home from getting my shot. Or I'll send it out with Bob, one or the other. All right, so there's our pink one done. Now we're going to a green one. So we're going to use leaf green. Sharpen it up, and we're going to use the Pastello leaf green because I haven't used it yet except for swatching. So I want to use it. It's a very nice contrast to this purple. So we're going to do the Greyhound one in green. He does. He looks like he has a little greyhound head. My husband just came in the door. His birthday present came today, so it's on his desk. His birthday was yesterday. And we're going to use a little bit of opal green. Absolutely no problem. I'm glad you're going to be okay. Like I told you in my email, I am always here. You have the ability to holler out at me if the internet's down. Seems to be happening quite a bit this year. Never had my internet go down so much as I have this year. That's all right. Now I'm going to take hooker green. Where's my hooker? We're going to take some hooker green. Because, yeah, everybody needs to use a bit of hooker green. Thank you. I will let him know. But I was a little bit depressed yesterday because it was his birthday, and his birthday present was supposed to come in 2 days ago, the day before his birthday, and it didn't come in. I thought, okay, well, it'll come in while he's at work. Nope, didn't come in. It finally came in today. But still, it's not his birthday today. So he didn't get his birthday present yesterday. And how am I supposed to spoil my husband if the, shipping companies aren't going to help out a little? All right, so I think we've got our green one all done up. So I'm going to put in. Yeah, hopefully it will all work out. Go in for your 500,000-mile workout. Speaking of which, I gotta take the car in. Oh, hey. Oh, that's this weekend. Okay. Could have swore we had to take the RV in. I think that's this weekend. All right. So there are our cutesy pie little fellas there. And I think I'm going to do... it was Bob's birthday yesterday. Is Pam leaving? I missed it. Where is it? Okay. Thanks for coming, Pam. I'm so glad you were here. Have a good night. Yeah, it was Bob's birthday yesterday, Joy. Now I need some oranges. So I need apricot and cream and I think this one, cadmium orange, and a little bit of this one. Your husband or your kiddo? Okay. And we've a little clownfish hanging out down here. So we'll get him all colored up. And I think I need some Naples. I will let him know that you wish him a happy birthday. And then we'll use some cream on his little face. And then we have our clownfishy all done up there. Almost missed him. Alright, now we're going to work on his little friend. Hi, Val. Yeah, it's a wonderful image done by Adele Lorraine out of Meadowhaven. Yeah, there's a lot of May babies. My ex-sister-in-law is a May baby, and her birthday is today. My husband is a May baby. My mom is a May baby. There's so many. Alright, now we're going to work on her colors here, and I've got green fiery, the chrome oxide green fiery, and we're going to use ice green and a little bit of cobalt green, as well as the jade green, I think. We're going to start off with this one, and I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of lettuce in there as well. So we're just going to do the shadow areas in the fiery color. Get all her fins done. And of course, Valerie, lurk away. Pop in and out. That's what I do, especially when I'm making dinner. I'm just going to gently bring that up into her skin there. Very, very lightly. Wow. Yeah, my oldest son is going to be 27 this year. Yeah, know how you feel. Alright, now we're going to use a bit of cobalt green. So I'm using the Faber-Castell Polychromos as well as the new Pastello from Astra. That are very, very reminiscent to the Holbein or Holbein, depends upon how you want to say it, Pastel 50 set. I was really pleasantly surprised with the fact that they are the pretty much identical colors. There's a couple that are a little bit lighter, but not a whole lot. And their laydown is quite nice. To the Holbeins, so. Oh, I'm off screen again, guys. Sorry about that. And I'm just alternating between ice green and lettuce green and jade green on her body. Yeah, these are the new ones. I started coloring with them on Saturday with the merman here. I just love the light colors. They're not really dark. They're not really in your face, but they're still bright enough that you're getting the color and you can still see the color. Which is awesome. Just going to make sure that those darker areas stay dark. Well, the background is a bit of an interesting thought. The upper part of the background up here, behind the two mermaids, in going from this end up into this corner. I'll switch it over so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So from here down to this corner is all sea floor, and from here up is all water. So what I was thinking of doing was taking my, let's just throw that anywhere, taking my inks and my pastels and doing a full coverage in blues, the aquatic blues here, sand tones here, and then coloring over top of it. And that's what I was thinking of doing. I'm still working out all the details on it. Or I can do it in pastels, spray it down, and then come back on Saturday if I'm feeling up to it and coloring over it. But I'm going to put down a coverage, a full coverage thing first, and then we'll color the other areas over top of it. I'll switch it back over here. But that's what I was thinking. Because it is a very, it's a good background. It's just very undetailed. You can see small details in there. So you know there's the detail is there, but it's just so much little movement lines that it tricks the eye. So if I start out with some flat color and then start adding the color to bring it up, it'll work itself out in the end. I'm going to throw the kitchen sink at it and see what sticks. The one thing I will tell you guys about the Pastello pencils that I found out today while I was offline and had nothing better to do but fiddle, they are water resistant, just so you know. I did try to blend them with some water on a blank sheet of paper, and they are water resistant. I thought that was interesting. All right, now we're going to move into her skin. And we're going to come down into the green with the middle flesh. I think this is, yeah. Also known as number 151. I know not everybody has the names the same anymore, so pretty sure the numbers are still the same though. Yeah, it looks like the sun has come in and washed me out again. There you go. I've got a really large sliding glass window behind me, and it's been storming off and on all day, and the sun has decided that it's going to peek through. And I've also got a huge bank of windows on the right hand side of me here, next to my desk, so I have to constantly adjust the colors when the sun comes out. Otherwise, yeah, I'll get blinded. Alright, now I'm going to take light flesh and we're just gonna fill it in. Going down into that green a bit. And we're going to do her, we're going to do her ears. We're going to take the cobalt green and go into her ear. And this one here. And then the corners. Oh, her face and her ears are so small, I'm not going to put a lot of different colors into it. So I'm just going to put the cobalt green into it. And then we're going to take the light flesh and we're just going to go into it with that. There's not the ability to give a lot of dimension and see what I mean? That light just washes everything out, and then a cloud will come over and then it will be too dark again. So one of these days I will get my craft room, which is on the other side of the house and only gets sunlight very early in the morning when I don't normally stream. And then we're going to take the flesh tone from the Pastellos and we're just going to go over it and blend it all together. Okay. I keep on missing that one spot on her arm. And I saw it and I still missed it. Like 3 times. There we go. Okay. That's very, very weird, Joy. I've never heard of them going to people's, well, I did hear about them going to people's doors in seniors' residences, but I don't know. I think I'd be a little suspicious if somebody, showed up at my door to give me my vaccination. Although it would probably work out really well for the kids, just line them up and, okay. I have 2 teenage boys that don't want to have their vaccinations done. Well, one teenager, one not so teenager. And those are bubbles, so we're going to just very, very gently color them in with some lettuce green. Just added a little bit of blue and a little bit of lettuce green for the ones that are next to her so that you can see her behind them. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm not letting somebody with a rolling cart just showing up at my door give me a jab. It's okay. All right, now what color should we do her hair? We did his hair in a lovely blonde color. Should we do hers the same way? I'm not overly fond with the way her skin is looking on her face. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with the same color scheme for the hair. Her hair is just so minimal. And she's so tiny, being way back there. Yeah, I think mine just doesn't want to just for the sake of not wanting to. The 18-year-old is sitting there going, you can't tell me what to do, and the 27-year-old's going, well, I don't know what's in that, so I'm not sure I want that in my body. All right, and then we're going to take the cream and just finish her off. And give her skin a little bit of a creamy tone. There we go. Yeah, I don't like that blonde hair on her. I think her face is too green for it. Yeah, exactly. Teenagers. Ugh. Hi, Aspie! Alright, so I'm going to switch you over to the main camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. She looks very yellow in that picture. She does not look that yellow to me. Let's see if we can fix that, because she is not that yellow. That sun just comes in and plays havoc with my properties. Let's move that down a little bit. That's better. Alright. That is more like it. She doesn't look like she's fluorescent back there. So what we have left here is the background and the water and whatnot. We've got the mermaids all colored up and the seahorses. I'll probably finish off this little shell today. And yeah. I think that's going to be it for today. Let's go back over to the close-up here. And we're going to finish up this shell. So we're going to take a little bit of coral. We're going to go in the shell with some coral. And just around the edges here a little bit. And then we're going to take some salmon. Things like shells and all these wonderful things that we prefer to have really nice soft colors for. This set is fantastic for it. Right. Then we're going to take some rose pink. Well, that's awesome. I am so glad to hear that, Sylvie. Though they are bringing down the restrictions in a lot of places, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. I think it's possible that it is counterintuitive. You know, we just start getting the numbers down and everything opens up for summer, and we're going to end up with a whole bunch of sick people again. So I've got a bit of cherry blossom here. They've lifted the mask mandate for some people. If you've been fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask as long as you're willing to show that you're fully vaccinated. So that's where we are here in Oregon right now anyway. Now I've got some shell pink going in here just to blend that all together. I think I'm going to use a little bit of purple. Let's see, violet. Just in the shell itself here a little bit. Yeah, no, the borders aren't open yet, unfortunately. And then we're going to take the shell pink and we're just going to cover the whole area here. And then I'm going to come back in with the purpley color. The violet. The violet. And I'm just going to go around the little circles. Yeah, it's just weird. It's like, no, I prefer to stay healthy. Thanks. You know, until they can prove to me that it is completely gone and people aren't getting sick from it, I'm going to wear my mask. I'm going to be fully vaccinated, but I'm still going to wear my mask when I go out. I don't like wearing it. It fogs up my glasses. But I also don't like being sick. And I really don't like dying. Yeah. I don't like feeling sick enough that I feel like I'm going to die. It may not kill you, but it's going to make you feel like you're going to die. Those kind of sicknesses. I don't like those either. All right. And then we're going to take a little bit of liquid pearl after we finish the rest of the picture and do those little dots with that. Those little dots. We're just going to add little pearls to them. All right, so we have pencils everywhere. Can you imagine that we have used all of these pencils in doing his hair, the fish, and the seahorses? Yeah, that's a lot of pencils just for those little things. But I have used every one of them. All right, guys. So that is all done up here. I will be putting down the background and filling in some of the details on Saturday if I'm feeling up to it. Hi, Blue. Yes, we are always talking cheerful topics. So what I'll be doing is I'll be putting down either, the debate is either the ink for the background or pan pastels for the background. I think the inks are a little bit more, a little brighter. So I think I might stick with the ink, and we'll do some ink and then we'll do some details depending upon how I feel. I'm not going to guarantee that because I don't know how this is going to hit me. So thank you, Aspie. So I don't know how this is going to hit me. So I will not guarantee that I'll be here Saturday. But if I'm feeling up to it on Saturday, we will do the background. If not, we'll do it on Wednesday, next coming Wednesday, for our work in progress Wednesday. But we will be finished with him come next Saturday. I'm horrible. I have to clean them all up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And they're a little paler. So, bye, Sylvie. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, and that's the thing is the ink. I used the ink on the mermaid and man in the storm scene that I did last, not this last Saturday, but the last Wednesday. And I think that worked out really well for the ocean colors. So that's probably what I will do. Good night, Joy. I do appreciate you being here. And thank you. But yeah, I'm leaning more towards the inks as well. Of course, once again, tomorrow is Thankful Thursday, and I've got a couple of videos that I want to put out. I may pre-record them and schedule them for tomorrow, one of which is thanking Tammy. So keep an eye on what Tammy sent me in my happy mail. And one of which is a breaking news. So keep an eye for that one as well. Hopefully the breaking news one I'll get done either tonight or tomorrow morning, depending upon how I feel. Thanks so much for coming, Angie. And thank you very much. I think it's a fantastic mermaid and hashtag manly May in color. So I've got the manly May and the mermaid all in one picture. So hopefully I'll be here Saturday. I will let you know. If you don't see it on the schedule, you know that I wasn't feeling up to it, and I will see you live again next Wednesday. I hope to be back to my old self normally on... Yes, it was fancy. So hopefully I'll be back to my regular schedule on Monday. Otherwise, we will see you Saturday depending upon how I feel. Thank you all very much for joining me. Thank you so much, Terry Lynn, for yours, a super chat. I do appreciate it. And I, of course, hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful week if I don't see you by the end of it. Until then, of course, remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Thank you all very much for joining me, and you have a fantastic night. Bye-bye for now.